There, this is all fucked up. This is good. We're live.
Hey,
This is going to be a 10-minute podcast, 15-minute podcast.
works for me.
You got to catch your flight. Hey, you're the first one to podcast here today. How do you feel? The new Northern Command.
I feel extremely honored, and it's just been that kind of visit. So
It has. It has. Actually. I mean, you did everything.
Yeah, we
major,
did.
Yeah.
We did everything.
How you like the fat people?
So everywhere we went during this visit, it's the high tourist season apparently.
Height of fat white people touristing. Let's be intellectually honest. It's the height of fat white people touristing.
I mean, we saw license plates from what, like Nebraska, Missouri, Georgia, Tennessee,
Ohio,
Wisconsin,
California,
Illinois, unfortunately.
But I had, as I'm spending more and more time here, on kind of the eastern side, northeastern side of the Black Hills. I always spend my time in the southern Black Hills, and it was during recessions that I spent my time here. And now that the masses have come here, one different observation. One, I am enjoying the weather more than I thought it would. Seeing the weather. I knew I'd like that, but it's surprise. It's a surprise.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while, you might see a plane come out of Ellsworth Airport. That's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
But the amount of fat people and the natives who drive slow and the tourists who drive, that is annoying me more than I thought it would.
Yeah.
And there are, because the kid, remember Chris? He told you the story. Like we saw that fat chick at, where was it? Walmart or something. And she was just so the post office.
Oh yeah.
He's like, did you see? I'm like, yeah, I saw her. And you're just like, these people, like, not that you want to commit murder, but you want your tribe to survive. It's like these people have to be pruned from the population or move to their own little settlement. Like they cannot be part of this group. We're gonna die having around, but it is it's revolting.
It's pretty bad. There's such beautiful scenery, and then you see, these blobs just kind of waddling along with their kids who are fat.
The kids are fat. Yeah.
That's what bothers me the most, is that the kids are so fat.
Yeah, it's just gluttony. I could see where that is now. The 7 deadly sins. As a young kid, you don't understand. What do you mean laziness? What do you mean sloth? What do you mean avarice? What's avarice?
I don't know.
Was that jealousy?
Jealousy.
Well, no. What is avarice?
I don't know.
Give me my phone. I'm afraid to touch the computer because everything's very sensitive here. What was avarice? I want to know if that's pride. Avarice.
Yes, Atham. Nice shirts, huh?
Yes. Extreme greed for wealth and material gain.
Greed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's like all the Democrat voting base. Just greedy, lazy people who don't want to work. Which is another thing. How many restaurants did we have to turn around and walk away from because they didn't have enough staff because a bunch of fat millennial and Gen Z fucks don't want to work for a living because they're getting their fucking stimulus check and sucking Joe Biden's dick?
That happened a few times during the few days I was here, and last night's was the most disappointing. So.
Yes. We're going to go to Perkins. Then IHOP is closed. And all the 24/7 restaurants are not open 24/7.
Nope.
No. Yep. And so, and you know who's going to come save us?
Who?
The Mexicans.
Oh,
the Mexicans are going to come in and work.
They have a work ethic.
They got to work. DT hired Mexicans.
Oh, yeah?
Because you know why?
Why?
Because they're going to get in there, get it done in one day, and be done with it.
That's right.
That was, and except for Atham. Except for Atham.
Hey,
Atham. We it's kind of like they got work ethic. Because Atham just sits there and eats his shrooms.
Well, they said there were going to be like 10 or 15 of them.
Right, but see, that makes complete sense. We bang it out, we're done, boom, we're off, and then you're punctual, you're timely, you get it done, and then you don't have to come back like we're going back there again, hauling our equipment back there again. Like whoever's in charge of that operation could even be a Mexican. Has their shit together. They know what they're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas everyone else apparently does not seem to have their shit together.
Nope. No more money printer.
Well, how'd you like the Black Hills and the Bad One? What was your favorite part? What would be?
I gotta say, I really liked what we did that one day where we made it all the way to the top of what was the
Harney's
name of
Peak?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that was cool.
Remember the trail that was closed?
Yeah, so they were closing the trail, which had absolutely nothing wrong with it. So they had it sort of cordoned off with some orange tape, and we're just like, yeah, we're just gonna go under
We're
this.
gonna go through it. Yep. And it was not closed. It was
No.
in way better shape than when I last hiked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, which was your favorite through the whole visit?
The whole favorite, I would, only because I've done pretty much every hike we did before. I think my favorite was our Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah.
And we packed so much shit in because we went to Badlands National
Yeah,
Park
yeah.
early. We got a great hike in.
Yeah.
We discovered an arch. We couldn't go any further up. We saw a map, a 3-dimensional map at the headquarters, and figured out where we went.
Mm-hmm.
We saw the fossils being prepared.
Yeah.
You've flirted with the scientist or the geologist working on the fossil because she's from your home area.
Texas,
She's from
yeah.
Texas. And that was like in the morning. Then we discovered New Underwood.
Ah, yes.
Went to New Underwood. I'm trying to remember what, did we go back to Hermosa, clean up, and then
We came back here for a bit, and then we went out again.
we went all the way out to Deadwood.
Yes.
Right. And then you lent me $10. I doubled it because I'm a financial genius. It has nothing to do with luck on blackjack. You played video poker, and your last hand, you got a straight.
Yes.
Didn't we do something else, though? Oh, I introduced you to my intern at my favorite bar in Deadwood.
Yes.
We got espresso in Deadwood.
I was drinking beer this whole time.
Right, you're having beers. Oh, then we went to Bullwhacker Saloon, the
Yes.
oldest, longest running saloon bar in South Dakota.
Got some chili.
Got some chili. And it wasn't, then we went to a cigar lounge, met DT.
I got to meet
You got to meet
DT last night.
I think that entire day was but if I had to pick what was the favorite part of it, I would say Deadwood.
Yes.
Because we were on fire. We got espresso, everything. There was no delays. There were a slightly lesser amount of fat people in Deadwood, if I recall.
Still a sizable portion. Sizable.
So there's that. Let's get these super chats real quick because you got to get to the air. Atham Eldekua.
Nice shirt.
Nice shirt. These are very nice.
Yep.
Does it have an air of Mexican on it?
It does. I feel less
I feel like I
lazy
should grow
already.
a big.
Yeah.
I should grow a big mustache. You know.
Yeah.
It's and then Adriano Ramos. Hey, Adriano, is it Mauritius?
Or Mauritania, Mauritius.
I thought it was Mauritius.
I think it is Mauritius.
A Mauritian Australian agent in the field for $2 Australian. Chad, your tips for the Euros?
The Euros. So Italy right now is the European Soccer Championship. It was supposed to be last summer, but COVID. So the two teams in the final are Italy versus England. And because England, despite how they've done so far, are perpetual chokers, I'm going to load up on Italy for that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what's going to be sad?
What's that?
You know this idea you have to do classes on accounting and everything, and you'll just talk about soccer, and then soon everyone's going to want your analysis on soccer, and that's what you'll go down. You'll make millions of dollars being a soccer analyst podcaster, and that's what you'll be remembered for.
I would take that. I like the bad teams.
Okay.
So.
Here, do you want to do an official super chat? You can move it and click on Swallow Blue.
Swallow Blue for $5. I hear some shekels for Chad. How's it been? When are you starting a YouTube channel? Well, thank you, Swallow Blue.
You're not going to start a YouTube channel.
It's been pretty good. The last 6 weeks, busy season, calmed down. So I've just been kind of hanging out. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do a YouTube channel, but I'll do a little more streaming. A little more
not going to do a YouTube channel. Yeah. Well, what would I talk about? Accounting?
Accounting?
Bad sports ball teams?
I can talk about that all day. It's
DJ, yeah.
DJ.
He's back
on that. DJ Aftershock for $5. Dude, bro, why aren't you commuting to the office? Y'all just mad you can't hack it in banking and the Big Four, yo. Dude, I work 110 hours a week for partner. Yeah, spoken like a Big Four.
Have you known anyone that slaved away for either a law firm or a CPA firm to get partner? Like they made junior partner and then partner?
Yeah, I've heard some lawyers did that, but they're eminently unpopular. I mean, nobody wants to really work for these because they just abuse the hell out of you.
What? But I'm just trying to think. Can you make partner at one of the Big Four?
I can't, and you can't.
I know.
Yeah.
But is it still a thing? It's not a publicly traded firm.
You can still make partner. Yeah, at Big Four you can.
So what percent ownership do you get if you make partner at, say, Pete Marwick?
Oh God,
it's like a 1%.
It's tiny.
That, right?
It is tiny.
And then you got all the old timers who made
Yeah.
partner, and they died, and they pass on their share to not working partners, right? So okay, and maybe you do get some kind of income from that, but it's all prestige at that point, right? Oh, I made partner.
Well, you do a little bit less work because when you're a partner, you're supposed to schmooze. Let the little pawns below that slave away. So,
God, let women have it.
You
guys all want to make go. You go work downtown. You go.
I am not what they're looking for.
You sit in there. I think so.
We got anything else here?
I think that's about it. I think we're good to go. So, all right. So you enjoyed Harney's Peak the most?
Oh yeah,
right.
Just the physical part. Well, no, yesterday's was good too because we were kind of off of the beaten path and we were just kind of walking around.
The beaten path, right? But you saw it all. We did Spearfish Canyon, Harney's Peak, 16A, Mount Rushmore, Badlands.
Yes.
And the probably the pinnacle of it. Oh, you did Deadwood.
Yeah.
And out to lead.
That was the first one I did.
That was the first one. But the best thing was the bar in New Underwood. So I know that's why you flew all the way over here to have that light beer.
It's called the Corner Bar.
Corner Bar.
I did see that every Wednesday was karaoke night. They did have that on there, which I was like, who's even here to do that?
Hey, people may drive out to New Underwood. You know what? If Doc moves out to Caputa, that he would because I don't think there's a bar in Caputa.
No.
Yeah, so you'd have to go to New Underwood.
I'll have to check.
Like a Google Street Map search. Your street's probably going to be dirt. I mean, these are like literal cross. In there, but and I like the fact that New Underwood had a pool, and they had a steakhouse.
They did have that steakhouse.
So I'm going to go out there for supper clubbing one of these days.
Mm-hmm.
And what else was there? Oh,
Keystone. I mean, checked out the town a little bit.
Keystone. Yeah, it's the. Deadwood was pretty cool. Yeah. I take it back. You know what my favorite part was?
Which?
Swinging off the rope into the Rapid Creek. That was by far the funny. You didn't even participate.
Well, I was busy filming you. Somebody had to
you couldn't set it down and go in there for like 45 minutes.
Go to my Facebook if y'all want to see.
Do it now. What is it going to be? The Mexican poops? What's it going to be?
Bureau of Land Management in Deadwood.
Bureau of Man. Yeah, the BLM out here is
BLM.
Yeah, it's not. For the longest time, people like BLM. I'm like, what's the Bureau of Land Management doing? What's the? They hide behind an idea. Oh, I'm so smart, and there's reasons I shouldn't work because of that and this and my traits. Oh, give me money. Biggest bunch of fucking pussies.
Yeah.
Just whatever they got to do to get a. And then the big news, down by Highway 40. They found a rattlesnake in the neighborhood. That was the big news. You see the locals?
Yes, there was a rattlesnake that got run over.
Ran over, and people looked at the rattlesnake. That is kind of what it is.
Yeah.
All right, Atherman's going to piss us off. All right. There he is.
There we go.
Yeah. Can you look at this website for me and tell me if I should go to college here? What do you think?
How do I get the local women here?
How do I get the womans? Well,
the
first make a lot of money. All right, real back to a regular schedule. House is getting kind of completed and fit. How do you like the house, real quick?
I think the house is absolutely perfect.
There we go.
I think it's great.
Not a palatial estate, right?
You don't need one.
I don't need one. That's right. Vacuum today in 15 minutes. I was done.
Yep.
But just so everybody knows, I'm trying to switch over the older brother account on Google to my new LLC, and they're just being extra special quanta.
Yeah.
And so I may migrate this to an alternative platform simply to have that toehold in there. This website, the channel will stay up, and I'm still going to be broadcasting from here in the meantime. Like that down the road, I'm going to give YouTube one shot. I'm going to give them all my documentation. If they still don't switch it over, done. DUN, not wasting time with them, and do that. All right, take us out.
Doodles.